I'm going to do a song for you today. It's an old classic, Benny King. It's been done by everybody. But I'm going to do it kind of a little more acoustic style. Hopefully you'll dig it. It's Stand By Me written by Benny King, and again performed by a lot. I'm going to kind of play a little more fingerstyle, a little claw hammer style, so you'll see what I'm doing. But I'm going to, as always, I'm going to show you the chords first. So you got a G, played like that or like this, either way. And then an E minor, and then a C to a D, back to your G. So it's a 4-chord wonder. Sometimes we have 3-chord wonders, but...
In this online guitar lesson, Jimmy Dillon's going to show you how to play Stand By Me by Benny King.
To better learn this song, get the free guitar blueprint with all the chords, tabs, lyrics, and more at jimmydillon.com/blueprint. It's totally free and it'll help you learn this song a lot easier.
But this one I'm going to do a little more, kind of a little more wooden sounding, a little more acoustic. So. When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light I see, well, I won't be afraid, no, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me, darling, stand by me, stand by me, oh, darling, if you're lonely, stand by me. So you see I'm doing that kind of I call it acoustic soul. I'm using my fingerstyle to do it. I can show you how to do it with a pick as well, for those of you that are intimidated by fingerstyle, or it's a kind of a pinch thing I'm doing. But I really encourage you to develop that style because it has like a, you can kind of get that personality going. It could just be, which is fine too. This is more of a strum version, and that sounds fine. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, so now let's take it apart a little bit. So you'll notice I've got and I've talked about this G chord, the magic G chord. You can do it either a regular G like this, many of you know, or some people play it like that. Or you can do the little chimier version, which is cool for this song. Get your 3rd finger in the 3rd fret of the B string and tuck your pinky under. And we've explored that quite a bit. And then I want to talk about the descending line that goes down to the E minor, because this is important for this particular song. So you got a low E3, low E2, and then an open E. So the way it sounds in context is, you land on the E minor, right? Then I walk up to the C on the A string. So it's just an open A, 2, 3, and it lands on the C chord, and then D, and then back to your G. And that's pretty much the whole song. Dynamically, you can mute and palm stuff to get a. If you want to get a like R&B with it, you know. And then you can open up. So basically, that in that G chord. it opens you up to some cool, like, I'm just working off the D string, like a D, open D, 2, open G, 2, 4, 2, open, 2 on the D to G. This falls into the category of kind of like the acoustic soul vibe, which I like a lot. I like to mix sort of an R&B with a acoustic guitar. I think it sounds great. Now let's get back to the fingerstyle. I'm using, you know, just kind of I call it a pinch. So. Choose to do is I use either 3 fingers or 4 fingers, and I'll just pinch the strings kind of randomly, but I'll always include the root. So that's kind of a feel that's open to interpretation somewhat. You know, I don't do it the same way every time. So back to the pick though, and I'll sing a little bit of it. Also hybridize it, you know, they call it hybrid picking when you use your pick and your fingers. Some people are comfortable with that as well, because then you still get the whoa, stand by me, stand by me, oh, darling, if you're lonely, stand by me, if you're in trouble, baby. Stand by me, stand by me, if you're lonely, stand by me, and get that mood going. That's a little kind of a little dynamic you can incorporate, especially during the verse, and then open it. So there's an acoustic version of the old classic Benny King, Stand By Me. Thanks for subscribing. Come back and see me, and we'll see you down the road.
Thank you so much for checking out this online guitar lesson with Jimmy Dillon. Remember, you can get the free guitar blueprint for this song that'll help you learn it a lot easier at jimmydillon.com/blueprint. It's totally free and it's yours to keep.